Palma. Oh,
Oh,
that's unfair. And Palma, 7 points in the game.
To Del Fuentes.
oh, wow.
Delgado makes the shot and knocks it down. Bacolod is open. Three-pointer. Oh my goodness! He's a jumper by Robin Celis. Natalgero has time. Just posterized by
Two teams in the South Division collide, heading into opposite directions. One team looking to make some splash in the playoffs, while the other team trying to finish out strong here in the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Sa ikalawang pagkakataon, nandito po tayo sa Marikina Sports Center as the Bacolod Tubo Slashers looking to come out on top in their last game, going up against Rizal. With a win tonight, will lock up that third seed in the South Division. That's our main attraction for today. It's the Bacolod Tubo Slashers going up against the Rizal Centro Mall Golden Coolers. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. Ken Pangilinan with Andre Doremdes. Rizal coming off back-to-back losses, Dre. Some questions on whether they could seriously contend in the South Division. Anong kailangan nilang gawin in order for them to really make some noise in that division?
Well, definitely, first and foremost, you have to focus on the game you have here on hand to get back on track, to get back on that winning column. With the win here today, obviously, it's going to set them up for a better chance of performing well in the playoffs due to the momentum that they can build off of this win.
And you're watching us live on the official MPBL YouTube channel and also on Solar Sports and on PusoP.com. Those were painful losses by Rizal against Pangasinan and Nueva Ecija. But let's shift our focus first on Bacolod. Losing record for them for the second straight season. But Mark Duboze certainly was a pleasant surprise para dito sa Bacolod Tubo Slashers. His first season dito sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. And not much different here in this game against Cebu. Although they had some moments here, just fell short. But still, what a performance here para dito kay Mark.
Yeah, all throughout the season, Mark Duboze has been scoring consistently, and last game wasn't any different. He scored 13 points against a very tough defense in Cebu, and also contributed a lot of rebounds as well with 8.
And you see Mark Duboze from Sagay City, Negros Occidental, yung potential na mayroong itong batang ito is gonna pave the way for the next generation of the Bacolod players moving forward. Well, on the other side of the fence for Rizal, Eric Camson, the veteran that he is, tried to carry the fight in that game of Rizal against Nueva Ecija. Another double-double performance for Eric Camson, and went up against the likes of Robbie Celis, Will Macaloni, and showed his stuff despite the losing effort here by the Golden Coolers.
Yeah, as you said, it's another day in the office here for Eric Camson. Regardless, with very capable defenders in the big men of Nueva Ecija like Will Macaloni, Christian Manaytay, Robbie Celis, Hammer Hamito, still scoring 21 points, and especially exploding in that second half, scoring 15. And as you said, another day in the office, another double-double there for Eric Camson.
Hasn't been the easiest season rather para dito kay Eric Camson, but still showing us how it's done para dito sa Rizal. Two guys that struggled against Pangasinan bounce back nicely here for Rizal. Philip Manalang, who razzled and dazzled us with his amazing plays, especially in that second quarter. And then Alwin Alday coming away with 7 steals, probably the record this season. But these two guys, if they could play more consistently, will be a force to be reckoned with para dito sa Golden Coolers.
Yeah, definitely. As you said, he struggled against the Pangasinan Heatwaves there, but definitely laki na binawi nila sa game na to. Especially si Philip Manan, who played a very complete game, scoring 16 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and Alwin Alday, as you said, 7 steals, not shooting the ball really well, 2 out of 12 that game. But yeah, contributing to the team in a different way there by playing a lot of good defense against the guards of Nueva Ecija.
Yeah, 14 points, pero 7 steals yung inambag dyan ni Alwin Alday. Well, our players are ready for this matchup between Bacolod and Rizal. Punta na natin si Richard Tampos para introduce ang ating starting lineups.
pusupi.com and on YouTube channel Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 7. Let's make way the starting lineups. Introducing first, the Bacolod Tubo Slashers. Forward number 35, Jeric Villanueva. Playing center number 22, Chadi Rangel. At guard number 1, John Sobri Vega. To guard number 2, Mart Barrera. And at forward number 15, Alde Canoy. The head coach is Pau Habilona, assisted by Noy Baclao, Embrick Sahota, and Briton Habilona. Assistant team manager Kevin Custodio. Now for Rizal Central Mall, Golden Coolers. Point guard number 1, Philip Manalang. At forward number 6, Neil Geyser Tolentino. Coming in at center number 13, Eric Camson. Power forward number 28, Marco Paulo Balagtas. Shooting guard number 17, Alwin Alday. They are led by Ralph Rivera, assisted by Don Villamin, Christian Coronel, and Mario Gotera. The team manager, Joel Conde. Team governor, Sandre Cruz.
Starting 5 for Bacolod, you've got John Sobrevega, Mark Barrera, Chadi Rangel, Jeric Villanueva, and Alde Canoy. For Rizal, the backcourt of Philip Manalang, Alwin Alday. Up front, Eric Camson, Marco Balagtas, and Neil Tolentino now starting in lieu of Eric Pili, who started off that game against Nueva Ecija. So they're trying to shake things up a bit here, talking about Rizal, as they try to close out their campaign here in the elimination round against Bacolod.
Yeah, I think with that move right there, I think they're trying to opt into the way of having a main defender in their starting lineup. That's why they opted to go with Neil Tolentino instead of Eric Pili in this ball game.
Immediately the lob inside. Chadi Rangel, the pass from Jan Sobrevega scores the first 2 points.
A great way to start this ball game here. Jan Sobrevega giving the ball to Chadi Rangel, who Eric Camson was late on his defensive assignment over there.
Camson fading away off target. By the way, our referees for this ball game, Sev Pingol, Haleric Lamigog, Mark Ranculo. Fourth referee is Karina Martin. Sobrevega lost his balance. Neil Tolentino, derecho challenging. An elite shot blocker in Jeric Villanueva does not matter, scores 2 points.
Ang ngiti agad si Neil Tolentino doon.
Alam niya, hindi madali yung dinaanan niya doon.
Oh, good backdoor there.
Alde Canoy missing on that mid-range jumper. Babalik ang bola sa Bacolod. Villanueva spots up for 3. All ends up with Canoy again. Mark Barrera reloads. No good.
There we go. Bacolod to start off this game, getting really good quality shots here. Good looks.
Balagtas, pupukol sa 3. Wala. Eric Camson na huling tumulak. And he will be whistled with that first foul. I mean, Rizal, as much as they have been so impressive here in the regular season, they're only 8-7 against teams in the North Division. In fact, those top 7 teams, they all lost to Nueva Ecija, Abra, San Juan, Caloocan, Pangasinan, Pasay, and Pampanga.
Yeah, well, definitely they're...
Gusto pang umisa ni Neil
ganda
Tolentino.
Ang ganda ata ng gising ni Neil Tolentino today. Grabe yung pag-atake niya ng rim to start off this game. And to go back to your point, yeah, well, that's where Rizal is lucky then that they're in the South Division. As you mentioned, they lost 7 to the top 7 teams in the North. But definitely, it won't matter until if they make that national finals here. So definitely lucky for Rizal that they're in the South Division this season.
Neil Tolentino hitting both free throws. Rizal has all 4 of the points Oh, sorry, Neil Tolentino has all of Rizal's points here. Aldave Canoy, Mintes comes on the rebounds. 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Philip Manalang. The pass to Tolentino. He is feeling it.
Wow.
He takes that free, but he misses. Mark Barrera in stride, lays it up and in, counted plus the foul. So Mark Barrera will shoot one more after getting fouled. Mark Barrera coming from Muntinlupa, returning home here with Bacolod. Nice addition here as, well, Bacolod, most of their players coming from the Negros region, something they take pride of,
Yeah.
Andre.
And I like that. I like Bacolod's decision to field in mostly players from their area as they try to improve, especially in the coming season.
So Prevega lines it up, airballs the free though. Alday, nagmamadali, bubukol sa tres. Mintes, Tolentino, siya pa rin ang nakakapuntos pa lang para dito sa Rizal.
All smiles there for Neil Tolentino. He scores his 6th bucket of the game, all 6 for Rizal.
This is such a tall lineup, I should say, for Bacolod. With the exception of Janso Prevega, at least 6'1" pataas itong mga players na nasa loob ni Coach Pao as Eric Camson scores off that pass from Philip Manalang.
And definitely pinagsabay yung both bigs ng Bacolod right now because you have bigs for Rizal, Balagtas and Kamsun who are known to dominate the game, dominate that paint. So I guess that's the decision of the coaching staff of Bacolod to field in both of their big men at the same time.
Dinabla ni Janso Prevega ang laban na ito with that free. 8 apiece. Approaching the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Tolentino, pinasa kay Philip Manalang sa bandang itaas. Manalang making his move. Tolentino. He was trying to cut to the basket. Kala ni Philip Manalang gusto pang tumira ni Neil Tolentino galing sa tres. Fast break the game brought to you by Extreme X Pop Personal Karaoke Speaker every day. Karaoke.
Philip Manalang, one of the best passers in the MPBL, locating Eric Camson there, attracting the defense.
So Prevega, same spot. Different result this time, knocking down that free.
A second three-pointer there on the opposite corner this time around. Si John Sobrevega.
Kanina may airball siya doon pero naibawi niya yun with that free. Balagtas, Mintes. Rizal has to be wary here. Bacolod is certainly capable of mounting an upset. They've proven that already with that win against Basilan. Sobrevega called for that foul. 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. Sobrevega, 2 threes already. Manalang gets to the paint, high off the glass. This is something you'd like to see from Philip Manalang. Being more aggressive, looking for his shot, not settling on setting up his teammates.
Yeah, definitely. Being a former teammate of Philip Manalang, obviously I know how the game, the style of game that he plays. He's definitely one of those players who never tries to look for their scoring, always opting to find open teammates. But yeah, it's definitely great to see Philip Manalang being aggressive as well in the scoring department, not just trying to pass that ball. And whenever opportunity he gets, he knows that he can score. The difference between his stint with the Ilagan, Isabela Cabos, and here Rizal is he's been shooting the ball a lot more.
The way, Dre, that he was able to ignite that Montalban crowd when they were down by 17 points in the first half. He had that one play where he went coast to coast. And then another play where he made a foolery of the defense of Will Macaloni with that up and under. And that really gave Rizal some life and eventually turning things around. They took the lead briefly in that third period. What a comeback before Nueva Ecija was able to regain their poise and pull through as Aldave Canoy swishes in that shot from downtown.
Yeah, definitely. Those big plays, as you mentioned, from Philip Manalang were definitely momentum changers for Rizal, especially being down big in that first half. Yeah, that's a travel right there.
Yep. Sayang. Para kay Mark Barrera. Platoon swap. All 5 players subbed out by Coach Ralph Rivera. So now it's Robbie Naive, Aaron Estacio, Mike Cañete, John Apacible, and Samboy De Leon. So now instead of Labayen replacing Philip Manalang with the absence of Piano Caballero still, Coach Ralph opts to activate ito si Estacio.
Yeah, and he's got to make the most out of that opportunity here, especially with the last game of the regular season. He could make an impression, especially with the playoffs coming in, for the coaches to use him more, especially with the playoffs.
Mike Cañete puts it back in. He also got fouled. Sobre Vega getting replaced here. Mike Cañete at the line. Ay pasok yung kanyang bonus free throw. 14-12. Halos 4 na minuto na lang nalalabi dito sa ating unang quarter. Mola natapik na agaw. Cañete. Straight to the cup. Mike Cañete scores 2 plus a foul.
Well, definitely a better outing here for Mike Cañete, who kind of struggled shooting that basketball last game around against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. Only scoring 4 points that game. He already has that same amount of points to start off this game.
Back-to-back 3-point plays from the Iron Claw, Mike Cañete. Former Arellano chief. And 47 left in the first. Muli po Ken Pangilinan, Andre Doremdes at courtside. We have Javi Palanya. Cañete though missing 2 free throws in succession. Mark Dumose and JC Adjei now in for Bacolod. Dumose attacks. Ball stolen away. Cañete off to the races. Cañete able to protect that basketball from that shot block attempt by Jeric Villanueva.
Yeah, that's already 8 points here for Mike Cañete in this first quarter, already doubling his scoring output from his last game against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards.
Dumose lines it up, offline. Robbie Nye with the rebound. Quickly to John Apacible, derecho, 2 more points.
Almost no defensive resistance in the transition here from the Bacolod Ubo Slashers.
Puro blow by eh.
Puro blow by, puro transition scoring.
And kahit pa elite shot blocker si Jeric Villanueva, hindi niya ma-track down dahil nga nakabuelo na yung bantay. As that shot is good on the side of Bacolod by Harold Aquino. Estacio. 13 on their shot clock. Apacible, he loves that spot. That's why.
Definitely that short corner for John Apacible has been one of his trademark buckets in the MPBL. Already has 4 points in this game.
Kumbaga, Dre, sa shot chart, berdeng-berde yung spot na yun para kay John Apacible.
Or kumbaga, pwedeng red din para hot zone.
Diba?
Hot zone din ni John Apacible yung short corner na yun.
Minsan pwede mo tignan sa 2K yan eh, diba?
Yung hot zones.
Yung hot zones. Andun, yung left corner. Para dyan, para kay John Apacible. Estacio binigay kay Apacible. This time at the elbow, gives it up to Estacio again.
Good
pass.
pass.
Nice pass. In stride, John Apacible, 2 more points.
6 early points here for John Apacible.
Estacio picking the pocket of Dumose. Missing on the layup.
Missed a gimme there.
And now he turns the ball over. DJ India puts it up. It will bounce out. Naive saving it. Estacio quickly to Samboy De Leon. A minute and 17 left in the first quarter. Estacio to Samboy. De Leon all the way to the cup. Walo na ang lamang ng Rizal, 24-16. Inside points have been Rizal's friend. 16-6 edge in that department.
Yeah, there hasn't been any resistance, especially in the paint there.
May foul laban sa Rizal. It's against Robbie Naive. Coach Christian Coronel and Coach Ralph Rivera, two of the most decorated players, especially in the collegiate scene. Coach Christian played for Baste. Coach Ralph with San Beda. Mintes yung tres ni JC Adjay. Estacio. Apasilde will be called with a moving pick. Offensive foul. Apasilde called for his first foul. 40 seconds remaining dito po sa ating first quarter. DJ India. Naive able to wall him up.
Almost another turnover there for the Bacolod Tubo Slashers. There you go, another turnover.
Naive with a great help defense. Apasible challenging Villanueva. Cañete stick back though. Second try is good.
That's already 9 points here for Cañete in this first quarter.
Time winding down in the first. Nanlabik na yung opensiba ng Bacolod.
Another turnover there. Bacolod's definitely having a struggle with the defense of Rizal early on.
De Leon miss. Apasible got blocked by JC Adjay. First quarter comes to a close. And a strong finishing kick by the Rizal Centro Mall Golden Coolers. As they close it out with a blistering run to take the lead here. Although Jan Sobrevega hit a couple of threes.
Yeah, Jan Sobrevega starting this game off well, but ever since going to the bench, it's all been Rizal with the transition offense and a lot of fast break points to get this 8-point lead heading into the second quarter.
And multiple efforts from multiple players from Rizal. At dahil nga na nabanggit mo, labang na ang Rizal sa pagpasok ng second quarter, 26-16 over Bacolod.
Nagbabalik ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. For the Bacolod Tubo Slashers, Coach Pao Javelona expressed zero regret despite the losing season they had this year. He said that the experiences they gained this year were necessary in their development as a team, being a new squad, as well as their development as individuals. Dahil karamihan nga sila are playing their first season as professional basketball players. Next year, he expects everyone from the current crop of Tubo Slashers to compete for spots, even if the coaching staff has been eyeing newer blood from Bacolod to come in and rep the flag for their team next year. Pero malay nyo, baka rin mag-shoot up si Coach Pao Javelona at Coach Noy Baclao. Ano sa tingin nyo, Ken and Andre?
Alam mo, matagal na namin kinaklamo yan. Yung Pao Javelona, Noy Baclao connection, no?
Definitely two players that still play in this league. Definitely it will be interesting to see if they're going to be playing coaches next season.
Ayun, isipin mo naman, one of the best shot blockers in Coach Noy Baclao and one of the peskiest defenders at the guard position in Coach Pao Javelona. But again, to Javi's point in that report, the players of Bacolod who stuck it out here, played through that losing season. I mean, you can't really even say losing season. Maybe losing record, but the season they've had, the way they fought tooth and nail against the best teams in the MPBL, despite the perceived lack of talent. I mean, sky's the limit here. Especially with a core, you have Marco Bose, Alde Canoy, JC Adjay there, Ken Malazarte. I mean, these are nice guys to build around if Bacolod wants to run it back next season.
Yeah, definitely. As you mentioned, also with the coaching staff they definitely have the tools on being a very competitive team next season. It just all boils down to who other players they can recruit to their team to help them in their case for more wins in the coming season. But yeah, definitely this is a good group to build around. You got great, good players, good role players also in this team. So definitely excited for what Bacolod is going to make in terms of their off-season moves.
Rizal is in the midst of a 22-2 run. And the second unit has been a thorn on the side of Bacolod. See the nice passing there. Naive to Cañete, and then
To Apasible.
Apasible finishing things off. Bacolod has been scoreless for 5 minutes already. Bastias can't change that, missing the jumper.
Yeah, the second unit of Rizal's defense really giving a lot of trouble for Bacolod to score this basketball.
Cañete, siya na magbababa dito. Papantayin niya si Alde Canoy. Cañete fires a three and knocks it down. Oh boy, this is an enormous run. A 25-2 blast unleashed by the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers.
And definitely, and a huge part of that run is Michael Cañete, who already has 12 points in this ball game.
Coming off the bench, I think shooting the lights out. We have a timeout by Bacolod. Mike Cañete has been unstoppable here ever since coming off the bench. 12 points, 5 of 7 shooting from the field, 3 rebounds, and also 3 steals.
Yeah, definitely, binawi talaga ni Mike Cañete yung galing sa last game niya against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards, where he struggled to shoot that basketball, only scoring 4 points. So it's good to see the reaction from him from this game today. He looks to be more aggressive on that offensive end. Hinahanap talaga niya yung shots niya.
That's already the 8th steal. Sorry, Andre, from Rizal. Naive forcing it up. Almost got it in. JC Adjay the rebound. Looks like the third unit will also come in for Rizal.
Yeah, already 10 turnovers here from the Bacolod two-ball slashers.
Bastias, after 6 minutes of not scoring, finally breaks the drought para dito sa Bacolod. Estacio snaking through, steps to the lane, banks it in. 2 more points for Rizal. 36-18, the lead has swelled up to 18 points.
There we see the third unit coming in for the Rizal Centro Mall.
Sari-saring players na nandito for Rizal. Eric Pili, Labayen, Jeric Serrano. And also you've got Inigo Nitura, who lit up Montalban with 31 points in one of their games this season. Ball stolen away again by Rizal, their 9th steal. Eric Pini got it back. Now it's with Serrano. Cañete will pull it out. Now it's with Nitura. Eric Pili for 3. No. Eric Pili, the former Marikina shoe master.
Yeah, definitely a former Marikina Shoemaster and Eric Pili. Talagang kita mo yung confidence niya in taking that first shot. Siyempre, sanay na sanay siya sa court na to. Bahay niya to dati, si Eric Pili.
Also a former Benil Blazer, Eric Pili. 36-18. 6 minutes and 3 seconds left. Again, at stake here for Rizal. Win here would solidify, or actually would secure that number 3 seed for them. And that means a date with Binyan in the first round. And that's so important because Binyan beat them in the regular season. Spastias able to cut and score.
Definitely a great first round matchup there. Despite being higher on the standings, Binyan beat the Rizal Centro Mall Golden Coolers in the regular season. But this time around in the playoffs, it's going to be Rizal with the home court advantage.
Alvin Canoy. Ganda ng pasa niya, no? Kay Chanchan Spastias. Sombre Vega. Top coverage, and that's bad news if you're Rizal, as Sombre Vega hits another free, now has a total of 9.
Yeah, 3 3-pointers for 9 points for John Sobre Vega. As we mentioned, with him on the floor a while ago, it was typically a close game, and lumayo lang talaga yung score ng pinaupo siya. So here, in the ballgame, picking up where he left off.
Labayan's pass deflected by Ken Malazarte. Just 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances.
John Sobre Vega realizing that the big man off of that ball screen was dropping on him, was sagging off. That's why he opted to take that 3-pointer.
Itura took the shot at the buzzer, but it won't fall. Bacolod making some ground. Down by 13. The spin to the baseline. Sobre Vega launches and knocks down another free.
John Sobre Vega is piping hot in this first half. Already has 12 points, all on 3-point makes.
Another offensive foul drawn by Ken Malazarte. It's that pesky defense of Malazarte that's been wreaking havoc here. Labayan has had trouble dealing with Malazarte so far. Aldiv Canoy attacks, pivots his way inside, and a foul will be whistled against Jeric Serrano.
I like that aggressiveness there. Attacking the middle, spinning to the baseline, fishing for that foul.
Aldiv Canoy's first free throw is good. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Also a former UST Rowling Tiger. Hindi na kayo nag-abot nito.
Hindi na, oo.
9-point lead. The biggest lead of Rizal cut into half. It's a 9-0 run enjoyed by the Bacolod Tubok Slashers. Jeric Serrano sa loob. At may foul na itatawag laban kay Chadi Rangel.
Oh, you like that aggressiveness there, even though Rangel, obviously bigger than Serrano there, still opting to be aggressive, fishing for that foul.
Serrano at the line. Knocks down the first. By the way, just a quick shout out to Junior Maniego Barameda from Chick Jacobe. Rizal, 6 out of 8 from the line. Four minutes left in the second quarter. Sobre Vega turns the corner. Pass outside to Malazarte. The signature pull-up from Kenan Malazarte.
And we need a lot more from him there if they plan on keeping this keeping on climbing to trim down this lead here.
Cañete, pumuhol sa labas. At may girian sa ilalim between Canoy and Serrano. Aldiv Canoy is the one whistled for that foul. Bastias shoots back to the bench. Pasok sa loob sa hapon Aquino. Baseline inbound. Yung pasa, palabas na. Bola na tapik. It's a backward violation. The third unit of Rizal coming out flat. The coach, Ralph Rivera, sticking to this group. Despite Rizal inside Bacolod, rather, making some ground. Malazarte wants an ISO against Labayan. Fori got fouled.
I tried to push for that foul there.
Labayan will pull up from 20 feet off the mark. Sobrevega tracks it down. John Sobrevega is feeling it, but just too strong. Fori got fouled as well.
Looking for a foul there. That was a feel-good shot there by John Sobrevega.
I-check yung
Key check moment. Ooh.
pili masyadong malakas. Bagsak si Rangel. At may foul laban sa Rizal. They are in penalty.
What a miss there by Eric Pili. I don't believe there was any defenders in the vicinity at that moment. Missed a gimme there.
Mightily struggling here, Eric Pili. And free throws coming up for Chadi Rangel. Good on the first free throw. 1 point was part of the pool for Gilas. Ang free throw na ito, at sa ating Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
He was also part of that special PBA draft, I believe. Chadi Rangel.
38-31. Bacolod in the midst of a 13-2 run. Isa na namang foul laban kay Chadi Rangel. Third foul already. So he's going to be replaced here by Jeric Villanueva. Dito lang ang lamang ng Rizal dito, ha. 38-31.
Bacolod keeping it close, especially with the return of John Sobrevega.
Inigo Nitura with 4 on their shot clock. Makes his move. Nitura in traffic, no good. Ball batted around. Mananatili ang possession sa panig ng Rizal. Wala pa ring personal movement on the part of Coach Ralph.
Yeah, the game space is starting to get slower and slower here at towards the end of the first half.
Serrano's jumper is good. He's been the one leading the charge for this third unit of Rizal. 40-31. BJ India. Nakay Villanueva ang bola. Naagaw ni Labayan all the way for 2 points.
And that's the 12th turnover there with the Bacolod Tubo Slashers.
Leading to 17 points off those miscues.
Yeah.
And also 14 fast break points from Rizal.
Siguro if nahati lang nila yung turnover nila na yun, mas close pa yung game.